Ladies and gentlemen, hujambo. Natumai ubuheri wa afya njema na Mungu amekulida na unaendelea vizuri. If you are there and you are in good health, thank God, and you can actually like our video to show that you are doing the right thing, or to support us. Also subscribe to our channel if you have not. Today I want us to give William Samoei Ruto free advice on how to collect about 10 trillion, and he's going to develop this country, outshine all the other presidents who have been to this country, who have led this country. The first thing is that I would urge him to force landlords to give returns of their income and possibly charge them about 50% of the rental income. Landlords alone would give this country more. Kwa sababu ni wengi sana. Even those who are in the villages, in fact, you not even charge, because what he's doing, he is trying to force those who are in Mount Kenya region and Nairobi, where we have the majority of the Kikuyus, to pay that percent. So I would urge him not to spare anybody. The other thing is that I would urge him to ensure that hustlers funds, once the hustlers take the loan, let them pay 40% interest. And the hustlers fund alone can bring billions and billions of money. And once they are paying, walipe, wakicheleweshwa, kila kitu ambacho wanacho kinapigwa mnada, kinapigwa bei, na itakuwa jambo nzuri sana if they fail to pay. He should be ruthless with the hustlers because they voted for him to bring changes, and this one will ensure that they have worked very hard. The other thing, I would ask him to increase the fuel prices, introduce new fuel levy, and push the fuel to Kenya shilling 500 per litre. If he does this, you can imagine the amount of money the government is going to collect. This one alone will bring about 2 trillion. Now, with the 2 trillion, he can construct new roads. He can give free foods. He can give so many things that he has promised the people. Because this country is very rich. Those people who drive vehicles are usually very rich. They are not just people who don't have anything. What about ni matajiri sana na wengi ni wanasiasa? The other thing he should do is to come up with a commission of inquiry and see how far Uhuru had captured the state. And for instance, you can see how much the government was trading with people like Uhuru Kenyatta, Matiang'i, and if found guilty, he should arrest them fearlessly. He should take them to court. And even Baba, kama yeye alihusika, kwa sababu he has been accusing him of impoverishing this country through handshake. Kwa hivyo, Baba should also be investigated. Akipatikana na kosa, mpeleke kotini. Kama na kosa, afugwe. Na watu hawatajali ikiwa hili linaweza kutokea. The other thing is that he should increase the electricity, cost of electricity by maybe introducing new levies and charging about increase it by maybe 60%. It's not about a percentage. Ama unaonaje akiongeza na kama 60%. I think this way he is going to have a lot of money in the treasury. Treasury is going to collect a lot of money, and KRA will have met the target and quadrupled the revenue, and we can do so many things with this. The other thing is that he should introduce road levies katika barabara zote, baraste zote ambazo zinaelekea mjini, especially those that are leading to the county headquarters and the cities. Kwa akifanya hivi, how much do you think he's going to collect in a day? In a day, he can collect billions and billions of money, because this government needs to have a lot of money to fulfill all what they promised. Kwa sababu without that, there's no way he's going to ensure that he has achieved those things that he promised. Jambo lingine ambalo anafaa kufanya ni kwamba anafaa kuongeza bei ya sio bei, wale ambao wafanyikazi wa serikali ambao wanalipa kodi, anafaa kuhakikisha kwamba wamelipa something like increase the pay as you earn. Is it pay as you earn or pay as you suffer? I've never known. They call it pay as you earn, to maybe like 40%, so that the workers can also contribute a lot of money for this government. Kwa sababu hii serikali inahitaji pesa nyingi sana. Watu wanapiga simu, lakini hatutachukua kwanza mpaka tuambie we give this advice, because giving advices is very very important to William Samoei Ruto. The other thing that he should do is to increase the salaries of the MPs. The MPs don't earn a lot of money. In fact, earning just a million, 1.2. Hizo ni pesa kidogo sana. I think he should quadruple also or triple. Let's talk about tripling. Each should earn a minimum of something like say 3 million. 3 million is not bad money, especially in a country where there's a lot of inflation. Kwa sababu unajua hawa watu wamekuwa kilamika kwamba hawana pesa. Kwa sababu asipofanya hivi basi nchi inaweza kuwa katika hatari kubwa sana na harakati kubwa sana. So he should increase the salary of the members of parliament. The other thing is that he should chase all hawkers in towns. Wakuzwe kabisa, waende bali sana, kwa sababu asipofanya hivi nchi itajipata katika hali kubaya sana. Na ni vizuri akisha kwamba mahawkers, because they are hustlers, they are not working in streets. Waondolewe kabisa bila huruma. In fact, the governor should be instructed to send county askaris wafurushe hawa watu kama burukenge kutoka mitaani bila huruma, bila kujali. And this way the businesses are going to flourish and people are going to start new businesses, and this one will ensure that there's money in the pocket. The other thing that he should do, he should abolish free primary education. Kenya si maskini. Kenya kuna matajiri, hakuna mtu ambaye hawezi kulipa elimu. Unajua kama mtu alipata mtoto basi ni kazi yake kumwelimisha, sio kazi ya serikali kumwelimisha. He should abolish, because you agree with me that this government is spending a lot of money. Unajua Kibaki, kama kuna kosa Kibaki alifanya na Raila Amolo Odinga ni kuletea watu masomo yasiyo na malipo. Masio ambapo malipo masomo ambao wazazi hakuna kitu wanagharamia. Kazi yao tu ni kupata watu watoto. Hili jambo si nzuri sana. Kwa hivyo if William Samoei Ruto is going to do this, because you see I don't believe William Samoei Ruto believes in free primary education or free day secondary education. Kwa sababu ni jambo ambalo halitaki. Na hata nilikuwa najiuliza vile baba angeweza kutimiza jambo hilo. Unajua baba hakuna kitu anajua. Baba alikuwa amesema atapeana from nursery to university. Do you think our viewers baba angeweza kuleta elimu isiyo na malipo? So I think William Samoei Ruto should save this country by abolishing free primary school education, free day school education. Kwa sababu ukiangalia every year a child in high school is given I think 22,000. Primary I think something like almost 2,000. And hizi ni pesa nyingi sana. Ukiangalia pesa hizi zitatumiwa kufanya mambo mengi sana. And I don't know why we should even be complaining at that time we don't have money. Kwa sababu pesa tunazo. Kile tunafanya ni kutumia pesa kwa njia ambayo haifai. Jambo lingine ambalo anaweza akafanya, maybe he can introduce levies, water levies, kwa sababu unajua maji si haifai kuwa ya bure. Maji si ya bure, mtu ajichibia maji yake kama maji ya bure. If he do this, kile ambacho utapata ni kwamba watu watakuwa wakilipa pesa. Hata wale wanajichotea maji kwenye mito, they should be forced to pay. These are natural resources, they should not be free. Jambo lingine ambalo ningependekeza ni kwamba maybe he can look for way of how Uganda milk is going to flood the market, so that companies like Brookfield should close down. Kwa sababu hizi hakuna mtu zinasaidia tu Uhuru Kenyatta, and Uhuru Kenyatta should suffer. Hata gas alete, baba asafe. That is called spectrum. Ile ya baba. Let the company suffers. These guys suffer. They have a lot of money. Hakuna watu wameajiri. Na hata wakulima hauzii maziwa. And by the way, if you don't know, most of the milk that comes from maybe Uganda that we buy in Kenya, maybe the cows are owned by Kenyans, and maybe that person is the government. Kwa hivyo waje maziwa ije, waje igie, let the milk flock so that Uhuru can close his businesses. Yeye ana pesa za kutosha hata zile ambazo aliachiwa na babake. I don't know what other advice would give William Samoei Ruto, because this government needs a lot of money. It requires a lot of money. And that is my take. Gashis Kaiman, the tourist man in Black Africa. May you have a lovely weekend.